Hi, John. Hi. We're having a lot of problems with our equipment, especially whenever we perform songs. Our camera explodes because of the Lionsgate portal. But I am very carefully monitoring this next number. He wants to do this next number because he did stupid words to it. No, I didn't. Just the one part. All right. You gotta let me do it. I know. All right. This is very. This is very appropriate because we're laying on a pillow. Several, yes. I love you. I love you too. Here we go, honey. You don't remember me, but I remember you. 'Twas not so long ago. You broke my heart in two. Tears on my pillow, pain in my heart caused by you. Ooh. If we could start anew, I wouldn't hesitate. I'd gladly take you back and tempt the hand of fate. Tears on my pillow, pain in my heart caused by you. Here's John's part. Love is not a gadget. Love is not a toy. I am not a faggot. Please treat me like a boy. If we could start anew, he had to do that. I wouldn't hesitate. I'd gladly take you back and tempt the hands of fatal tears on my pillow. Boner in my pants, all by you, caused by you. Listen, I have a problem. I hate that arrangement. I liked what you did with the faggot. It was cute, and we'll talk about that in a minute. That was a horrible drum beat, and it was like it sounded like it just like was it was a mistake. Terrible programming. Horrible. It was not the original musical track. And it drove me crazy too, but I had to just get that one part over with. Yeah, so he sings "Love is not a gadget," and then Johnny yells in my ear because it was on the radio before, the real version, and John yells, "I am not a faggot. Treat me like a boy, a big boy, a big boy." All right, did you want to sing "Treat Me Like a Big Boy"? I'll say it again. All right, listen. So John wanted to say that he made a lot of jokes about faggots and queers, and he's not sorry for any of them because he thinks they were funny, and he wasn't making fun of them because he loved gay people a lot, and he just liked saying it. They sound like funny words to him, and he likes it. So just don't get mad out there if you're having a problem with John. He's the same John that he always was. Some kids, I was saying to Christopher the other day, some kids were like crying on Twitter. And these are not kids, actually. They're like 18, 20 years old. I heard John called so and so a queer. My heart is breaking. I can't believe that I've been in love with him all this time and thinking he's this great guy. And he says things like queer. Yeah, he did. Like everybody did. Fags, queers, those words have been around forever, and I don't think they're really going to go anywhere anytime fast. And you got to just not take it so hard. We're all fags. We're all queers. We really are. We all are. Some of us just don't have the strength to come out and say it, right, John? I'm so fucking queer for you. Yeah. He always says that he's queer for me. He's queer for me. Do you know what that means in John's world? It means he's just crazy. And he's not saying homosexual people are crazy per se, but aren't they a bunch of nuts? You ever hang around with a bunch of fags? Nobody's having a better time than those guys or gals. At least that's the way it always looked to me. Like, wow, these people are really fucking rocking and rolling here. A lot of laughing, a lot of love. I mean, a lot of freedom of who they are. They even have summer camps, like gay camps, like camp. My one girl who used to be a good friend of mine, she freaked out when she was one of the people who freaked out when I got together with John, and she couldn't handle our friendship anymore. But I loved her. I knew her from the time I was real young. She was a great drug dealer and a good friend. Not necessarily in that order. Glennie Gallagher. It was funny. The Gallagher sisters. They were like Liam and Noel, only Tracy and Glenn. Both of them jumped ship when they were my girlhood friends, like really, really tight. We were really good friends. They could not handle John, and these girls were like fucking dust heads. I mean, they were out in outer orbit most of the time, and like they couldn't deal with the fact that I'm with John Lennon. They like freaked out. They just were very jealous, Lena. That's really what it boils down to. Horrible, horrendous jealousy. Really? I thought it was fear. I sensed fear from both of them the last time I saw them and I was explaining my relationship with you. I remember we went out for our usual Christmas dinner, but they were acting a little weird, and we exchanged presents, and I never saw them again. Nothing was ever said, but they never called me. They never returned any of my emails after that. And they just totally abandoned me as a friend because I told them that I was with John. And I was like, this is the way it is, And I still live with Christopher, and Christopher's getting used to the idea. And, oh, that reminds me. Hey, Christopher! That's John, Chris. He knows that. Maybe later you come in for an interview. What do you think? Yeah, later. Yeah, he's busy now. Well, I like this line of questioning, and all right. We'll remind me. Want to do another song? Hey, we haven't blown the Wi-Fi, so let's try another song. Yeah, I'm having a nice sip of chamomile tea. It's been a while. It's chilly here this morning. It's delicious. Yogi tea is the best. They make the best chamomile. Before our camera kept getting turned off, and the reason was it was just too powerful a channel, because Morrissey was coming through. So we're giving him a little bit of an intro here. Al Stewart, yes, is here for Year of the Cat, but Morrissey wants to perform Year of the Cat with us. Hi, Morrissey. Love you too. Very low-key guy, Morrissey. Very nice guy. It's all right. We'll just do it nice and low. Got it back there, the speaker. That's fine. It sounds nice. So what, do you want to ask me anything? I can't think of what to ask you, Morrissey. I mean, you seem like a very laid-back, cool guy. I'm enjoying a spot of tea myself. All right, this is great. Get that tambourine going a little. Everything looks nice. I love your room. Thank you, Morrissey. I love having you here. I think the best bet, in order to keep the camera from frying, because I have the same problem with electronics, yes, is just take those deep breaths. On a morning from a Bogart movie, in a country where they turn back time, you go strolling through the crowd like Peter Lorre contemplating a crime. She comes out of the sun in a silk dress, running like a watercolor in the rain. Don't bother asking for explanation, she'll just tell you that she came in the year of the cat. Oh, I pray that this stays running because it feels so good. This is smooth channel, baby. This is the good stuff. Oh, she doesn't give you time for questions as she locks up your arm in hers, and you follow till your sense of which direction completely disappears. By the blue tile walls near the market stalls, there's a hidden door that she leads you to. These days I feel that I life just like a river running through. Ringo's here. The year of the cat. Hey Richie, nice. Go Richie. Well, she looks at you so coolly, and her eyes shine like the moon and the sea. She comes intense and patchouli, so you take her to find what's waiting inside. The year of the cat. Yeah, show the line.